Macam mana darah saya mengalir macam itulah. Seni warisan saya ni memang ada. Tak boleh dipisahkan hingga ke hari ini.
Introduced with the name bertujuan, the art of tekat embroidery has long been established as part of the technique used in creating the everyday attire of the Perak royalty. The unique trait of this particular craft is the use of gold threads as well as velvet cloth as the base fabric in its creations. In the past, items with tekat embroideries using gold threads were recognized as a representation of status and a symbol of a family's wealth. Located approximately 44 kilometers away from Ipoh, Perak, Kuala Kangsar is well known for its local crafts since the olden days. Besides labu sayung, tekat embroideries using gold threads are another symbol of pride for this state. With a population of more than 1,000 people, most of the locals from Padang Jangkat village Kuala Kangsar are active traders of the local artistic crafts. Besides being known for their high-quality local crafts, this village also bear witness to the rise and fall of a businesswoman, si tangan emas, the golden hand, Azizah Mohd Yusof. Having inherited the artistic skills of tekat embroidery from her mother, Azizah Mohd Yusof is the fourth generation in her family to continue the legacy of the artistic craft of gold-threaded tekat embroidery. What started out as a childhood and a deep admiration towards the art of tekat embroidery now becomes a primary source of income for Azizah for 70 years.
Saya lahir-lahir memang tekat dah ada dah. Pada masa itu tak adalah popular macam sekarang ni. Dahulu kalau buat pun semua sendirian berhad saja di rumah. Tapi mengambil tempahan daripada istana-istana, kami memang mengambil tempahan daripada orang besar-besar dan daripada menteri-menteri. Boleh dikatakan keseluruhan dah di tempat kampung saya tu.
Gesama Sendirian Berhad, the gold-threaded tekat store managed by Azizah Yusof has been involved in area of craft since the beginning. Not allowing the dissemination of knowledge to end here, she strived to nurture the admiration and love towards the traditional art of tekat embroidery in her children. For her, it is too valuable not to be continued by future generations. Furthering her studies in the art of tekat embroidery from her mother, with the sole intention of helping the family business, Maria Abu Qasim now manages the business of the gold-threaded tekat while continuing her mother's legacy.
Mula saya terlibat dalam bidang ini secara tak langsung lah. Apabila saya dah mula mengikuti ibu saya ke pameran-pameran di seluruh negara, jadi lama-lama tu minat tu timbul lah. Daripada situlah datangnya minat saya untuk mencuburi lebih mendalam lagi dalam bidang tekatan ni.
With an intention to help the community in Kampung Padang Jangkat, Kuala Kangsar, Azizah opened a gold-threaded tekat workshop for those who would be interested in learning this art. Besides sharing her expertise and livelihood with the local community, Azizah is also expected to create a new generation who will uphold this art of embroidery alongside her family's legacy. In order to preserve the originality and the aesthetic of the tekat embroideries, Azizah continues her efforts of producing the gold-threaded tekat by hand. This uniqueness differentiates Azizah's tekat embroidery from the others. The motifs and patterns of an embroidery carry specific meanings. To create a mold for a motif, a mempulo must be formed. Mempulo is used to form plant motifs with an organic style. Patterns produced from mempulo rotan sega will usually have banji, kisi-kisi, dangai, or chato design. Tekat embroidery requires a frame to stretch the velvet cloth, and golden threads are needed to create the tekat flowers. The completed velvet cloth is stretched by the frame connected to a white cloth tied to the frame that will be embroidered with gold threads.
Banyak kita nak buat persediaan ya. Bukan tiba-tiba untuk menjahit saja, dan kita kena pandai mereka corak dan pandai mereka bentuk persediaannya. Kita kena sediakan satu macam meja kecil, kayu peregang, benangnya, kain lapiknya lah, dan sediakan mempuluh tu. Kita nak proses mempuluh bunga dia pun kita proses daripada kertas. Prosesnya banyak perkara yang kita nak sediakan. Kita kena masak gam, kemudian kita reka corak, tindak bunga yang macam mana kan, kangkung, ya, macam-macam lah kita boleh reka. Semua ambil sudutan daripada hutan. Di sini nak pandai lah mereka corak tu. Ni orang seni ni memang itulah dia. Sebab dia tak boleh jauh daripada hutan. Di sinilah kita akan jadi satu seni untuk mereka corak.
The selections of a needle size also plays an important role in producing the embroideries. The meticulousness and neatness of the sewing method determine the quality of the gold-threaded tekat. The gold-threaded embroideries are ended and tied off tightly with white thread. The gold threads must be arranged closely together so that the mempuluh is not visible.
Yang membuat ini pun adalah orang-orang yang mengembangkan usul din. Dia tak ada apa pantang dan larang. Cuma pantangnya tangan basah. Tak bolehlah nak pegang benda-benda yang ni. Tangan berpeluh pun pantang. Itu ya pantang. Ataupun nak menggosok-gosok ke. Sebab takut pudar. Kan dia punya cahaya. Benang ni adalah mahal sekali.
At first glance of the delicate and meticulous work of the adornments with gold-threaded tekat produced by hand is enough to showcase the value of the product. Who would have expected that local artistic crafts could exceed thousands of ringgit in value? Not only they are selling well within the country, but they are also internationally commercialized.
Boleh dikatakan melebihi daripada dulu lagi. Sebab sekarang telah diperkenalkan. Bukan setakat semenanjung tanah Melayu. Bahkan seluruh Malaysia dikatakan. Dan termasuk keluar negara dah. Dan dibawa ke kedutaan. Di sini saya rasa inilah yang membanggakan si penekat.
Besides becoming an item of exchange during official ceremonies at the palace, such as coronations or royal weddings, products with gold-threaded tekat, such as the tekat adornments on the bride and groom, the tekat sewn on the bridal dais, and the tepat sirih are also highly demanded. The delicate and meticulous handwork of Azizah Yusof has captured the hearts of thousands who have seen it. This includes Saria Haji Adnan. She often visits this place to look at the tekat embroidered products because of her love to artistic traditional adornments, especially the gold-threaded tekat from the state of Perak. It has become a regular occurrence for Saria to place orders of the gold-threaded tekat products from this national master craftsman.
Makcik memilih kat kedai sini sebab barang berpatutan dan harga yang boleh dibelilah, orang kata. Lagi pun cantik apa kan. Jadi makcik pun biasa beli kat sini. Kualitinya halus dan memuaskan. Bagi makcik biasa beli kat sini lah barang-barang yang jenis-jenis tekat ni.
It is not an easy feat, but where there is a will, there is a way. All the hard work, the rise and fall of Azizah Mohd Yusof, witnessed by the gold threads and velvet cloth, has now yielded fruits of success. This 83-years-old woman has received much recognition at the national level for her efforts, which are very closely related to the act of nurturing and improving the artistic traditional legacy.
Saya pun tak ada ingat nak, orang kata nak merebut anugerah, tidak. Saya suka buat kerja tu, bukan katakan di pusat keratangan je. Memang saya suka membantu. Kalau ada orang kahwin, memang saya sibuk. Bukan katakan di kampung, tidak. Di bandar, di mana saja. Saya banyak kawan, banyak di keluarga pun banyak, ya. Mana ada orang kahwin, orang jemput kita. Saya suka bergelumang, ya. Orang kata memang suka buat kerja, bukan berduit kan, kena duit, tidak. Tolong, ya. Tolong dari segi persiapan. Kalau dia ada tempah kat kita, lagi saya seronok. Kalau rumah datuk-datuk kan, lagi saya seronok. Dia orang ambil, siapkan tempat pelaminan, tempat tidur, apa semua saya siap. Bila dia terima anugerah pun, saya rasa tak sangka, betul ke saya terima anugerah?
Not only respected in her own country, her name is known even to those outside of the country. Azizah Yusof is also being invited to deliver a Tekat demonstration in Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Brunei Darussalam. She was given the title of National Master Craftsman by the Malaysian Handicraft Development Corporation in 2018. Not only did she help the younger generation in mastering the inherited art of Tekat embroidery of Perak, she had also spread her wings while improving the country's image in the eyes of the world. No pain, no gain. Whatever you sow, you reap. Success will not come to your way without efforts. Azizah would not have been able to reach what she is now without the help and support of several individuals. She is blessed to not have been on her journey alone. Behind her struggles to restore and protect this traditional art, she has brought with her the spirits of her husband and children who have never wavered in their support to this strong woman.
Saya takut kehilangan bab seni ni, ya. Kalau tak diberi penekanan hari ini, saya rasa akan pupus, hilang ditelan zaman. Dunia tanpa sepadan macam-macam. Tengoklah banyak budaya kita dah banyak berubah. Ya, saya rasa seni ni kalau boleh jangan hilang, ya.
Like the sun and the moon, complementing one another. Without the sun, the moon does not shine. Such is true for Azizah Yusof and her gold-threaded embroideries. It is the dawn of a new generation, continuing the legacy of this traditional form of art, so that it may always be blooming, bringing the country's honor to the world.